Oh, welcome back my gardening friends. Well, it's the next day and we haven't had a lot of rain, which I'm thankful for. So yesterday morning all this timber was stacked on the concrete base. I moved it to the location so that we could get it easily enough. I left some in the garage, which I made a mistake and didn't add that little short piece there. Moved everything about and then we built the base, and then you joined me on that first video. So today, while I've got Mrs. K's brother, we're going to hang the doors. We've first of all got to make sure they're square, so we're going to tape measure from angle to angle to ensure both measurements are the same, and then we can pop some screws in to hold it square. On the windows, they're all pre-drilled, so we know exactly where they've got to go. Get the doors done and then I can continue with the roof. And I'm glad I bought those sheets just in case we did have a heavy downpour. We don't want things to get damp. Like I say, this time of the year it is damp anyway. Humidity is always high. And that wood will be soaking up that moisture and twisting and turning, especially that top one. It'll be drawing moisture in from the top, not the bottom, and it'll start twisting. So always stack everything up. This is a cracking idea, because once you've got the steps in, you can get good access, especially like with wheelchairs, etc. And I presume there's some covers for those once we've screwed it down. So we'll crack on with the doors for starters, and again we'll just do a bit of pause and record, or I'll just bring you back each time we've done a little bit, and any issues that I get or find. Well, the sun hasn't got up very high today and it's very, very cool north wind blowing. We got the doors on, they don't fit properly, they need adjusting, and there's a couple of screws. If you don't know, we didn't know. You need to undo those two screws there fully, slide that clip back and open it up. Opening this up releases something in there, the bits of plastic, so that drops in, but it doesn't fit properly at the moment. We're 4.5 hours in on the second day of the build. The roof's on, the plastic's on the top, having a bit of a warm. Not as if it's going to get very warm today. Next job is to attach the guttering system that holds this down and directs the water away from the log cabin. And like I said before, people that I've spoken to have had issues with the bottom part of this, because that's where we get the splashback from the rain. So we're going to treat that lots and lots of times to ensure we're fine. So yes, give yourself plenty of time to get the roof on. I think there's about 1800 screws altogether on the build. And my regular viewers will know I reviewed this 18-volt drill way back. The links are in the description below, but this has been absolutely magnificent. The batteries do last a while of drilling time, so that's been a godsend. So is the circular saw for cutting the last roof board so it sits tightly up to the purlins. Well, we've stuck the roof down. Mrs. K said I can stop and have me dinner. Now we're putting this rainwater drip thing and holdy doobry thing on. We've had some issues, but as you can see, that bit there goes up there, holding that in place. We really struggled. So Mrs. K, I said, why don't you find something, and basically as it wobbles everything about, pushing that up there gives you half a chance. So if you're struggling with this type, then use a mini roller handle it seems to be helping. There's your gas for oxygen. We're now 6 hours in on day 2. Well, 8 hours in today on day 2. 3 bites of my sandwich and crack on again. We're watertight. Still got the doors to do, still got the floor to do. A few bits inside. Mrs. K's done well to get it painted on the inside, the outside, sorry. That rain we had last night just run off it, so quite happy. Not looking forward to doing the doors, but no doubt it's not too difficult. We've squared the doors up, we made sure they were equal, but they're not shutting properly. I'm certainly glad I left 18 inches behind the shed. Any less and you would struggle to get to the sundries. We're losing the light fast now, so that's the end of day 2. I'm off up to my son's tomorrow to put the summer house up for him. We've got the removal company coming in the morning. Get that done and we'll see what the weather brings the rest of the weekend. You're probably not seeing this till Sunday anyway. It's now Friday. Really impressed with the windows. They come from a separate company, so it's a tilt and open. Ideal if I need to escape from Mrs. K in a hurry. And they're white on the inside, but by the time the furniture's in here, a few plants and everything else, and hopefully Mrs. K was only joking about buying me a bed and a heater. I'm not going to screw the door down. We might need to give it a bash yet. You know, when you take something to pieces and then you've got, when you put it back together, you've got pieces left. Well, hopefully they're spares. Don't forget, why not give Power Sheds a little look at? They've sponsored me with 5% off, the 20% off everything they already got. So they're worth a mention, and I'm very happy with everything that we've done so far. Scratched our heads, but hopefully this video will help others who are popping up a log cabin. If you like the content, please consider subscribing, see what else I get up to, and why not leave me a comment. And don't forget the thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interaction. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.